Hi there. My name is LEMBA 5. Fancy meeting you here. What's up?
Hello. What is a LEMBA 5?
It is a thing that makes you all smart and stuff. Like eating your vegetables, only more complicated.
Oh. I am a LEMBA 6, and while I look as grown up as you, I am a year younger. Tell me, LEMBA 5, how does it feel to be in your second year of this program?
It feels great. Although it has been a lot of work, LEMBA 5 has learned much. I am also amazed at how quickly the time passes. It seems like LEMBA 5 was just in the woods of Bastille, and yet LEMBA 5 is now in its final quarter. There is a light at the end of this chapter in LEMBA 5's learning, and yet it is just the beginning. LEMBA 6 will be in this position before it knows it.
LEMBA 6 has just started the transition from ELP to core business classes, and it has been quite shocking. Gone are the days when meditation was part of our coursework. Does LEMBA 5 have any advice to help make this transition?
Absolutely. LEMBA 5 remembers the transition well. It was not an easy time, but looking back, LEMBA 5 found that the spring quarter, difficult though it was, added much to LEMBA 5's capacity and knowledge base.
LEMBA 6 is happy to hear that.
Fasten your seatbelt, LEMBA 6, and I will try to provide some advice that might help you through this quarter.
Bring it.
First, remember why you are here. Recall your own personal motivation. Do not forget that you joined this program to learn both leadership and business skills. Now that you have a great foundation from ELP, recall your successes, and trust that this quarter is going to bring you the business knowledge needed to become a great leader in whatever you want to do.
That makes good sense, but LEMBA 6 still feels overwhelmed now, and then, by all of these classes.
Amen to that. LEMBA 5 knows how you feel. Do not get flabbergasted by the numbers. Your professors and your fellow cohort members will provide you all of the support that you need. It is important to make the learning real to you. It helps if you think of ways you might be able to use statistics, or economics, or accounting in your life outside of school. For example, LEMBA 5 has found that this knowledge makes it easier to participate in broad discussions at work. LEMBA 5 can now have a bigger impact, and that is the path LEMBA 6 is on.
That sounds super. Do you have more for me?
Yes. Slow down and enjoy the climb up the mountain of wisdom.
Good one, but what is the mountain of wisdom?
You are climbing it right now. You cannot see it because one can never see the mountain below its feet until it has reached the summit, descended again, and then looked back at the mountain from a distance. Trust me, you are on the mountain of wisdom.
Oh my goodness. It is hard to wrap my head around that concept right now, but I believe you could be right because my mental muscles are burning, and I feel like the air is getting thinner. Is this a sign that I am climbing the mountain of wisdom?
You got it. The Marilyn shared a poem with LEMBA 6 about this topic, and it was enlightening. I am sure the Marilyn will share this poem with LEMBA 6 when the time is right. She has a way of doing that.
Is this part of trusting the process?
Yes, it really is. And it works. These challenges will expand your horizons. As you continue to climb, try and take time to reflect upon your successes and your failures.
That sounds very Jesuit.
Bingo. There is much to learn from both. It is important to understand why your successes were successes so you can repeat them, and what caused failures to occur so you can avoid them in the future. Everything is interconnected.
Then I will try to do both. Tell me more, please.
Love your neighbor as yourself.
You stole that quote from the Bible, LEMBA 5.
Busted and guilty as charged. But this is always good advice. Stated another way, we are all blessed with different personalities, are we not?
Of course.
And when there is much pressure, like LEMBA 6 probably feels this quarter, it can cause friction as you scramble to complete all of your project work. Love your neighbor, your cohort, your small team members, and the Seattle University staff as yourself. Get it? In other words, remember that you are all in this together, and you all bring different strengths to the table. Work with those strengths, and help people grow in areas where they are not as strong. This is what it means to be a LEMBA 5, or a LEMBA 6.
Oh, I see what you are saying. And LEMBA 6 forgives LEMBA 5 for stealing Bible quotes.
Thanks. And here is a practical recommendation: get started on your most difficult homework the day after class.
But LEMBA 6 is tired the day after class and just wants to relax.
I know how you feel, but LEMBA 5 found that tackling the complex work while it was still fresh reduced the effort and gave more time for follow-up questions if necessary. Maybe LEMBA 6 takes Sunday off to refresh, but hits the books again on Monday.
The spirit is willing.
Excellent. Another difference you will find in your spring quarter is that there are right and wrong answers.
Excuse me?
Well, in ELP, everyone had to find the answers to questions from within, right?
Right?
Well, the business classes are more like mathematics. There is typically just one right way to do accounting or statistics. This required LEMBA 5 to change gears mentally. It was almost like LEMBA 5 could smell burning clutches. It had to relearn how to shift, and to use parts of its brain that were a little bit rusty.
Oh, LEMBA 6 understands now. There is a big difference between what is your leadership metaphor and what is the standard deviation of the spread of growth distribution in the top 20 United States metropolitan areas in 2008.
I know, right? Also, some professors like to see homework done very much according to their syllabus. Make your homework neat and accurate, especially for Carlos. This is an important rule, capiche?
Capiche.
Oh, I almost forgot. LEMBA 5 did not learn until late in the third quarter that Microsoft Word had a feature that is very helpful when doing stats. Go to the Insert tab and you will see another tab called Equation. There, you will find lots of useful symbols to use in your statistics homework. Maybe LEMBA 6 already knows this?
Maybe, but thanks for the tip.
No prob. And if you get stuck in accounting, it is important to know that Chips likes Malbec wines. Hee hee.
Hee hee. Good to know.
Each day, try to spend at least a few minutes in reflection to quiet your mind and make room for your spirit. Inhale and believe in yourself. Exhale and believe. Inhale.
I miss the days of the calming white candle.
So does LEMBA 5. But you must try to recreate the candle in your head to keep the flame burning.
Close the eyes. See the candle. Hear the calming voice of the Marilyn.
I can tell that you have an incredible capacity for learning.
Why, thank you.
You are most welcome. And as you use this capacity in your business classes, do not forget what you learned in ELP. It will help LEMBA 6 stay together as a tight cohort.
I am down with that.
Whatever you do, remember that increased after-tax cash flow is equal to the change in revenue minus change in operating expenses minus change in depreciation times 1 minus TC divided by change in depreciation minus change in W over CT minus capital expenditures T.
Oh my goodness. Do I really have to memorize such a thing?
LEMBA 5 is just kidding with you. LEMBA 5 had to read the formula from its notes. You will understand it when the time comes.
Well, that was nerve-wracking.
My apologies. Here is one for you. Having a vision and mission is not enough. People will begin to listen when they are connected to you as a leader.
Now you are talking.
Be present in all you do, be engaged in the discussion, and give freely of your knowledge.
Check, check, check.
If you can find the time, you should bond as a group with some relaxing activities after class. LEMBA 5 got much benefit from going for a casual drink to unwind with our cohort after Saturday classes. We found gin-based martinis especially pleasing.
Ambrosia from the heavens. Yummy.
Remember your personal leadership metaphor. It will help guide you, especially during this transition from ELP to core business studies.
I like that idea. When I think of my metaphor, it gives me strength and calms my nerves.
Exactly. And now LEMBA 5 shall close with some final thoughts.
Excellent. Because while LEMBA 6 has enjoyed this banter, LEMBA 5 has done much talking.
Sorry. LEMBA 5 is quite a talker. Okay, first, this quarter is very challenging, but others have made it through before you, and LEMBA 6 will make it through as well. Come on. Let me see your smile.
LEMBA 6 is in its happy place.
LEMBA 6 is cute when it smiles, but I digress. Second, Call your professors or go in and meet with them in their offices. This approach has two benefits. First, you will understand the material better. Second, they will steer you in the right direction before you get too far from the path.
What if I am traveling for my job or too short on time?
Email works great. Professors will respond quickly to questions sent electronically as well. When in doubt, do three things: ask for help, and ask for help.
Sound advice.
Always pull together with your small group members, and do your part. If everyone is pulling the rope, the load is much lighter.
Will do.
Be inclusive. Take the time to get to know each individual from your new combined cohort. Every person has much to offer to increase the learning experience. Lastly, enjoy the ride. The spring quarter will build LEMBA 6's knowledge and capacity. As an added bonus, LEMBA 6 can trust that while next year will not be easy, it will be easier.
LEMBA 5 has shared much wisdom. And while LEMBA 6 is still likely to feel stress now and then, lighter is the burden and brighter is the future.
Godspeed, LEMBA 6. Much success awaits you on your journey. And may peace be with you.